shaking. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Nini and today we're doing a sketchbook session. But today I thought we would do something a little bit different where I just try something something new, I guess. So I just got this pen from Kinokuniya, which is a Japanese stationery store slash bookstore, and I wanted to try it out. So yeah, if you like this content, please consider subscribing, and let's go ahead and get started. So I got a new sticker from Kinokuniya as well. It's really cute. I like it. But I've been making a lot of progress in the sketchbook. Been using those paint pens, like I said. And yeah, today is all about trying something new. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking shaky. I'm so sorry about that. I also got this watercolor brush from Michael's that I might try in this video, but it might be another video. But this video is mainly about this. So I wanted to try it a little bit in this sketchbook. Sorry if this turns out super shaky and like kind of rushed. I'm gonna try not to touch the desk too much. And also, if you're wondering why the background changed, it's because I switched between my parents' house. So I have different desk mats for each of my desks. But it should stop changing soon since I'm going to be living in the dormitory this year. So yeah, this is the pen. Ooh. Cool. Okay, let's read the instructions. Okay, so it says, twist off the pen nib, remove the yellow ring and cap, and retwist the pen nib into the cartridge. The ink will slowly flow into the bristles after a couple of minutes. Okay. So I think it's this. Take off this yellow thing. Ooh, okay. And this is a brush pen. Okay, and then put it back in. Oh, I got some ink on me. Okay, and it says it should flow slowly into there. Looks like it's a white pen. Should I shake it? Oh, remove the yellow ring too. Okay. Let me do that then. Okay. So remove the yellow ring as well. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, and then it should flow into there. Are you gonna flow? Maybe I gotta shake it a little bit. Ooh, I can hear it. It's kind of there. Let's shake it a bit more. I've been meaning to get a new ink pen anyways because my Furunosuke brush pen is drying out since I've had it for a while, for a few months, and I've been using it quite often. Let's see. Ooh. So I guess maybe it takes a bit of time to completely. Ooh. Yeah, it's still a bit dry. To completely fill the bristles. Slowly flow into the bristles after a couple of minutes. Okay, so we'll just wait here a few minutes, I guess. It's pretty cool. I like it. I like how it fits my hand. I was thinking about getting a what's it called? I don't know, it's like one of those, a fountain pen. That's what it is. I was thinking about getting one of those from Kinokuniya. But I figured I already have one, even though the one I have is kind of cheap. So I don't need to rush to get it. Let me like prop this up here and wait for it to flow. Okay. Ooh. See, it's kind of filling it up. Let me see if shaking it some more will help. Yes, nice and juicy. I found a similar digital brush like this in Clip Studio Paint. So hopefully it can work like that. Look at that. Love that. Actually, it's even more flowy than my Kuratake brush one. This one's the hard tip, I think. Yeah, this one's hard tip. Yeah, it's definitely drying out. And then I have, what's it called? The soft tip. Where is it? And here's the soft tip for this Kuratake one. So it's even more soft than the soft tip for this Tombow Kuratake brush pen. Pretty cool. It's cool. I'm just gonna do a few doodles with this first. Let's see. Straw Mongol, of course. Don't wanna. Hopefully this is not too shaky. Okay. Some more doodles. You can do some eyes. Oh, yes. Now it's completely dry. Completely soaked in. Ooh, juicy. Ooh. Okay then. It's awesome. You can do. Uh-oh, it's gonna rain. Oh, hopefully this is not overly shaky. I really hope not. Let's try to be a bit lighter about this then. Do fish scales. Maybe it's showing up texture because it's on this paper. I like that it does the dry brush thing. Oh, there we go. Okay. Making sure it goes evenly, maybe? Ooh. Still, that's part's dry. So it works just like Korean calligraphy that I used. Might be a bit too loose. I wonder if this works with watercolor. So let me use this new watercolor brush that I got. Alright, let's see how it reacts to water. Okay. Okay, we'll see. watercolor. Yes, you do. Interesting. Some of it might need more time to dry. So I think maybe overall it doesn't get smudged by water. But it's good to know. Yeah, some of it might need more time to dry. So, note to self, leave it for a bit to dry and then do watercolor. Alright, so I'm gonna sketch something real quick and then we'll go over it with this new brush pen. We'll see how much I like it in actual practice. Okay, so for this illustration, I decided to draw my main OC, Manguo, who is like a cat swordsman character in my main story that I work on. So I just decided to draw him kind of like with this flowy, mystical aura around him. And yeah, there's not very much to say about it because it's pretty simple, kind of like a close-up. So I don't think that I mentioned the specific pen that I'm using. It's a, let me see if I can pronounce this correctly, Cambio Tambien marker by Kuratake, which is a Japanese company. And it's a brush pen. Like I said before, it's actually bigger than my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens that I usually use. Yeah, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the pros and the cons of using this brush pen. Overall, I really liked it. It's very nice. It's pretty smooth to use. It's very juicy as well, which helps because my old pens were getting dry and old. It's a very nice size. Yeah, like the size of the strokes changes as you press down on the marker, kind of just like pen pressure size normally on a digital tablet, which is nice. It has more variation than the Fudenosuke brush pen because it's a bigger brush tip. I also really liked using this pen because it reminded me of using my calligraphy brush when I was doing Korean painting last year, which honestly I really liked. Yeah. And one of the final things I really liked about this pen is that it works with watercolor and doesn't smudge. So that's a really big plus because I like to use watercolor in this mixed media sketchbook. Now for the cons of this pen, it's kind of like connected to the pros. Because the pen nib is so soft and bendable, it makes it so that some of the lines are thicker than you intend to have it. And you know, because it's ink, you can't really fix that. Well, I guess you can, but like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to fix it. Yeah, it's thicker than intended. And also, it's not, I don't think this is actually truly black ink, because you'll see later on in the process, I use some color and it looks more grayish than black. But that's kind of like nitpicky. It's not like truly light gray, but it's like not truly black like my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens. Yeah, that's really the only con that I can think of for this brush pen. I really liked it overall. I do go back and try to thicken up some of the lines so that there's more variation, so that you could tell what's in front of what in this illustration. But yeah, I decided to speed up the process as well so that it's not taking forever. Yeah. And then I go back over and erase all the pencil lines because for the next part, I'm going to be doing watercolor. Alright, I'm gonna wait for this to dry and then I'm gonna see if I can color it with watercolor. I think that would be cool. Yeah. So since the pen didn't smudge when I was doing the test page, I decided to color this illustration using watercolor. So I brought out my Kuratake Cambio watercolor set and I decided to just start coloring. At first I was just going to do like a solid red background because I felt like that color really matched this vibe that I had going on. But then I decided to kind of do like a monochromatic grayscale kind of color scheme for mango. So yeah, I was using these Kuratake Cambio watercolors. I think it's also from the brand Kuratake, which is the same brand as the pen that I used for this video. And I decided to use this new watercolor brush that I got from Michaels. It worked very well. It makes me want to use watercolors even more because I think I was using very cheap brushes before when I was doing watercolors, but this brush is so smooth and so silky and it just makes things so much easier for me because I feel like it's an like do everything brush. Like you could do the big washes, the small details. I think it's a round 10 brush. Let me see. It is a Royal and Langnickel brush, the Nocturne Pro, and it's a round 10 brush, and I like it very much. It worked very well for me. Yeah. So I didn't go too wild with the watercolors for this. I kept everything pretty simple because I didn't want to stress myself out. But yeah, I just went with like a gray color scheme because, you know, this video was kind of like using an ink brush and I wanted to give like kind of the feeling of using ink. So I basically just used the black color from the watercolor set to color in Manguo, the character itself. I did go back and add another layer of red paint to the background because I felt it wasn't vibrant enough. I'm still trying to get used to using this brush, so that also means trying to get used to water control. Because when I use watercolors, it's usually the travel set that I have, my Derwent Intense Color travel set, which has like one of those watercolor pens that has the water container attached to it. So that makes things much simpler when using watercolor, but I do want to use this brush more often, so I do have to get used to loading the brush with enough color to make things more vibrant. And that's the end of the video. Overall, I really enjoyed using these materials, this pen and this watercolor brush. If you like this content, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and maybe following me on Instagram, and maybe joining the Discord. We would love to have you there. And I will see you all next time. Goodbye!